This is Mission Control Houston. Again, a view of the uncrewed Progress 87 cargo craft in the final minutes of its two-day journey from the launch pad at the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan for an automated docking to the aft port of the Zvezda service module, docking scheduled about 23 minutes from now. The fly-around, the radial fly-around of the Progress to align itself to the service module and its docking port is underway. The solar arrays of the Soyuz vehicle that is docked to the International Space Station clearly in view as the Progress disappears behind the solar array of that Soyuz vehicle, continuing its fly-around to align itself with the aft port of the Zvezda service module. About 5 more minutes left in the fly-around before a very, very brief period of station keeping. Progress now just 230 meters away from the station. Its rate of closure steadily slowing, now at about 0.2 of a meter per second. Everything going by the book in preparation for the start of station keeping. The aft end of the service module is just over the top of the crosshairs, distinguished by the Lyra communications antenna on the module. Progress continues its fly-around to align itself with the aft port of the Zvezda service module. Good view of the Progress as it steadily approaches its home for the next several months. Cosmonauts Oleg Kononenko and Nikolai Chub, who launched to the station last September with NASA astronaut Laurel O'Hara. They are in the service module itself at a workstation, manning a joystick for the Toru telerobotically operated rendezvous system. That would be the backup rendezvous system that they would take over control of the flying of the Progress from in the unlikely event an issue would crop up the progress to where it's supposed to be for the start of station keeping less than 4 minutes from now.
MCC Moscow ISS on space round 1, we see that there is 55, 56 minutes. We're going to have a dropout in COM on space round, so switch to CSS line 2. Copy. 190 is range for course data. Rotating. Yes, we see rotation. We also see the CSS.
The Progress is currently rotating itself in a roll program to precisely align its solar arrays at the proper angle for final approach for docking. And the Progress now reported to be perfectly aligned with the docking port at the aft end of Zvezda. You can see jet firings as the Progress automatically maneuvers itself to the proper alignment for the start of just a few seconds worth of station keeping. That'll be coming up momentarily. The station in Progress flying over the South Pacific as the Progress completes its alignment to the aft port of the Zvezda service module. We've moved into a handover between satellites, and the tracking and data relay satellite system will reacquire communications from the station momentarily. We will also be moving into a period of an orbital sunset a short time from now.
Выдали, работу отключили, контролируем начало автоматического причаливания. Принято, дальность 180, набираем скорость на причаливание. Принял вас. Напоминаю, что примерно в 6 минут у нас ожидается вход в тень. Будьте готовы. Дальность 170, 08.
The Progress is steadily moving in for its docking to the International Space Station about 15 minutes from now. A good view of the Progress as it continues to obey its automatic computer commanding, firing its jets to slowly but surely move in for contact and capture. All quiet here in Mission Control in Houston as the flight control team watches over the Progress vehicle along with the Russian flight controllers outside of Moscow. Docking scheduled less than 14 minutes from now.
Range is 100, waiting for the target.
Понял.
The target with the overlay. Copy.
Everything aligning properly. You see the Progress continuing its final approach for docking less than 100 meters away from the aft port of the Zvezda service module. This view again from the Progress cameras through MPEG video from the International Space Station. Just about 60 meters separating Progress. You're looking right down the barrel of the aft port of the Zvezda service module. Closure rate about 0.2 of a meter per second.
Попадание в S-бенде, да, мы приняли, все в порядке.
Progress now 50 meters away. You can see right at the bottom of the cylindrical aft port of Zvezda is that crosshair target. That is the docking target that the Core's automated rendezvous system hones in on to provide the final proper alignment for contact and capture.
Принял, отлично.
The Progress docking system power is on and functioning normally. Inside 40 meters now. We are about to move into an orbital sunset over the South Pacific as the Progress continues a flawless approach on its own automated control through the Core's automated rendezvous system, approaching at about 0.1 of a meter per second.
Принял вас. Напоминаешь, что с дальности 30 метров.
Speaking simultaneously, remember at the range of 30 meters, we don't trust course data. We rely on the visual observations. Copy.
Принял.
I am also activating the fly round.
Экипаж, выдаем, увод разрешен.
ISS crew, send the back away enabled. Okay, copy. Sending back away enabled.
Продолжаем контроль, переходим на...
Continue monitoring, move to page 24. Make sure that the crosshairs are in good shape. Copy. I also wanted to remind you to work with the AGC mode if needs be. So far, the view looks good. Copy.
Inside 30 meters, everything proceeding normally. You can see the crosshair docking target right at the bottom of the cylindrical aft port of the Zvezda service module. As planned, the crosshairs are aligning with that docking target.
20 meters is the range per the rover.
Понял, отлично.
Copy. Range rate is inaudible. Copy. Everything is great.
Oleg Kononenko reporting everything looking great from his perspective inside the service module.
$17 is the range per the rover.
17 meters away.
Copy.
метров.
12 meters.
Принял вас.
Copy.
12 meters now separating Progress from the docking port at the aft end of Zvezda. Everything has gone very well with the approach and the alignment of the forward docking probe on the Progress with the docking target that you see almost right at the center of the crosshairs.
Принял, подходим к 9.
We're approaching 9-meter range. Copy. Range is 0. Range rate is 0.11. Copy. The target from the VKO center is
Вас понял, да, наблюдаем
Shifted.
небольшое смещение.
is slightly askew. Yes, we see it's slightly shifted. Range per the ruler is 6 meters. Range rate is 0.12. It's great. Range is 6.
Moments away from docking, just 6 meters separating Progress from the station, closing at a rate, as expected, of about 1/10 of a meter per second.
Range is 4 meters. The eclipse is starting. Copy. Range is 3 meters.
Принял 3.
Now inside 3 meters.
Range is 2. Range rate is 0.1.
Принял вас. Ожидаем
Copy.
касания.
I'm waiting for.
Just 1 meter away, standing by for contact and capture.
We see that there is a roll bias.
Принято.
Target is inaudible. Comments about target is inaudible.
And we have contact.
12.
Contact confirmed. Capture confirmed.
Yes.
Docking confirmed at 12:06 a.m. Central Time, 1:06 a.m. Eastern Time, as the Progress and the International Space Station flew 260 miles over the South Pacific.
Стягивание.
Have docked, and we're now.
The station now in free drift, preventing any perturbations as the initial retraction of the Progress docking probe begins.
Copy.
A flawless journey from Baikonur to the International Space Station, spanning 2 days. The uncrewed ISS Progress 87 cargo craft is home. Just to recap, everything went very smoothly. No issues with the automated approach of the Progress 87 cargo craft that is in the process of mechanically linking up to the International Space. Hooks will close to form a hard mate between the two vehicles. Progress delivering 2.7 tons of food fuel and supplies for the Expedition 70 crew on board the International Space Station. So with that, we'll wrap up our coverage for this morning. The Progress has completed an event-free approach and docking to the International Space Station. Everything went perfectly. With that, we'll bid you a good holiday weekend from Mission Control in Houston.